The thing that is most exciting to me about living in St. Louis is that everyone you meet here seems to be interested in working together to create this even brighter future for the city.
When we received an Arch grant, it was a no-brainer that we were going to decide to relocate from Charlotte to St. Louis.
As we learned more and more about St. Louis, we were just excited about what was happening here, the diversity of the startup ecosystem here, but also the opportunity for us to move to a place that was affordable for us and affordable for our business to actually have a boots on the ground presence.
We met in a restaurant in New York. We definitely knew that's what made sense for us, was to open a restaurant. And then we ended up deciding St. Louis was where we really wanted to do it.
I think it was, seeing people willing to come to the city to dine, and people caring about the city itself, and people really with a finger on the pulse of what's going on in the rest of the United States, but doing, something cool here.
We moved in 2020, and I actually came before Danielle to look at warehouse space for the company, look at a place to live. I was drawn to downtown West because I'm a city kid. I was born and raised in DC, in the city proper, so I just felt most comfortable in the downtown area.
We really wanted what felt like a city experience to kind of be in the thick of it. Finding a loft apartment in downtown West ticked every box for us. We're really proud of that, not only to live, but also to work in the city and have our team members, be coming into the city, adding to the economy there.
We were coming from Brooklyn, and then I think for me, it was like that all the brick that's here, sort of like Brooklyn is. So initially I fell in love with Benton Park, just sort of visually. And then we ended up finding Fox Park, just a little bit over. I think it was just like we can sort of try and create this little mini Brooklyn here. We ended up finding a house just around the corner before we actually found this space, so it all just sort of fell in line.
Walking our dog and seeing our customer base, and recognizing people from being in the night before, and that kind of thing is super cool.
Bold Xchange is a corporate gifting platform that makes it easy for leaders to give gifts to their teams and their colleagues while also fulfilling a DEI mission, because all of our products are from Black-owned businesses. We do feel like we have a supportive system through other Arch Grants founders and the friends that we've been able to make here. It hasn't been a difficult transition finding the people that we feel like understand us, but also we can engage with.
I've gotten to connect with other companies that are building product businesses that are perfect partnerships for Bold Xchange.
The people, for sure, are just so friendly and welcoming, and just like a lot of different groups that you can get into, and so supportive of each other.
I've been to multiple barbecues where there's the who's who of the chef scene, and we're all just getting to hang out and drink beer together. There's definitely not that cutthroat sort of feeling.
As someone who grew up in a city, things are always bustling. St. Louis is as well, but there's a different pace. I love that people take their time here. That's not something I'm used to, so I feel like I get to know people a little bit better, but I feel that community in a way that I haven't always felt at home.
I think we were excited about all the things that we read, but of course there's nerves about moving to a new place. And at the time, I think we felt comfortable taking that leap, and we're really glad that we did it.